Hello everyone and welcome back to Transport Fever Long Haul, where today we are definitely going to have to work on the rail line going from Colchester to where'd it go? Oh, Portishead. Or is it Portishead? Portishead? Port is head. Portishead. That city. Anyway, so my main concern is that we are going to want this line from Portishead to go out to Whitworth, right down here, Whitworth. But I don't want to do it yet. But also, I kind of have to put it out now because as the city grows, it may attempt to put streets out on this side, and I don't want them to do that. So we kind of just need, oh, click and drag. Need to go like that. That should do it. Alright, we're done. Good show. That's the end. I hope you've enjoyed. No, I'm just joking. Wouldn't that be terrible? Alright, I'm going to let this play on. Now, I was thinking that we should probably continue Colchester. And let's take a look at the mountains. Yeah, Colchester, come along the river all the way to Solihull. And then I think that'd be good. Just come along Solihull, cross the river again, angles out. Maybe this will be a dead end. In fact, yeah, it will. So we have a plan. Also, in case you have forgotten, we currently have the D1/20, which is retired from all of my lines because they are a poor choice for an engine. But we are using the Borsigs, which is only minusculely better. So that is why we cannot go uphill. Almost at all. Let's upgrade this to be 3 lanes. I'm fine with that building being removed. Alright, so now we gotta run a line all the way along the river to Solihull. But first, we're going to upgrade the streets so that we can use them better for our company. There we go. And we'll just go ahead and connect that in. And we'll just not do that. Let's not do that, no. We'll try this again. I'll try that again because I don't want to pay for that house's destruction. Can I do it like that? Yes, I can. And we'll do some lovely fancy work, just like so. Connect this in. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And bring the road out like that. And actually, you know what? I don't want this like that. I'm going to bring this all the way out to here. Like that. And then I'm going to bring this out like yonder. We're going to connect that into there. Of course, I'm going to be most kind and upgrade these horrible dirt roads. And then we're going to put in a train station. We don't need Let's see, there we go. There's our train station. And we will be using... Do we want to use tram? Do we have trams? I guess that's the real question. We must have trams. Yeah. And I have a case. We're gonna put that there. And let's see. We're gonna click on that. Drag it to the side. Make sure we can see what we're actually highlighting. We're gonna put that there. Highlight it. And then we're gonna come over here. Plop those in. Check out what's highlighted. Oh, come on. There you go. And then we're gonna put in some more over. That looks good. This city is going to have a quite, I would say quite a bit of these little stations. That won't reach. I'm sure they'll build roads in there sometime in the future. $1.74 million. Yeah, we can afford this. So what I am going to do is bring the road over. Actually, more like that. Yeah. Bring this road in more towards the city center. And I don't want that to be like that. No. Just connect that. Connect that. Sweet. Now, if we put that wonder if I can shorten this over. That'll have to do. Alrighty. It would appear. Go. I assume that's probably about 5 minutes already. And then I'm going to put some come on. There we go. Along there. So we can close all of these down. I'm going to open up the line tool. Get 2 lines out. An orange and a brown. So we're going to go start from here. And we're going to go to the right. I knew that might be a problem. There we go. And then we'll start there and go to the left. There we go. And I think that this is going to be the first city we will have trams instead of wagons. Ooh. Oh, autosave. Come on. That's good to go. So this is Solihull. Tram. Solihull. Clockwise? Yes. And then this one is tram Solihull counterclockwise. Sweet. Now we need a tram depot right here. And for some reason people like living near the train stations, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this out here, right at this intersection. And there we go. So, I haven't showed you trams in this era yet. Here they come. Ta-da! Horse-drawn trams. Isn't it great? 1, 2, 3, 4. On that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. Placements. We want the horse tram, correct, turn that on. And we want replacements, horse tram, correct, turn that on. Shall we take a little look? Here we go. That is our horse tram. Only holds 5 people, but it works. Whoops. There we are. Alright, so now we have that in. We are gonna have to build the rail. I want this to be as smooth as possible, while also still coming around these industries. But when I upgrade these in later years, the smoother I have it now, the less likely that I'll have to rework these rails. You know? That'll be good. Just kind of follow the river. Yeah, we're going to curve in just a teeny bit more. Like that. And then we'll be coming around the mountain. Come around the mountain. Kind of I don't mind it cutting too much, but that's kind of ridiculous. Should be fine. I don't mind that. Alright, so let's turn off that. Gotta open up a new line. Gray? We don't want gray. How about dark red? And this is gonna go from that station to that station. This will be known as train passenger Colchester. Chester to Solihull. There we go. And if I take a look down here, I think I can just do that. Yes. Which allows me to go right here, plunk that in, and buy a train. We'll obviously go with the Borsig and the Bavarian car, which goes well with the Borsig. Actually, the Borsig is slightly slower, but there we go. 1, 2, 3. And we will set it on Colchester Solihull. And I'm going to go ahead and tell this to be a nice dark red color. We're going to set the replacements. Borsig. 1, 2, 3. And turn that on. Let's take a look at our lovely red train. Almost like cranberry. Beautiful. Bright yellow trains, that's funny. So once this gets down to the... Oh, would you look at that? We have the Prussians. What is the Prussian? Here we are. It is a 50-kilometer-an-hour train that costs 388,000 compared to the 220 for the Borsig, but it does the max speed that the Bavarian cars can do. So it might be time for another upgrade. Probably very shortly, actually. Oh, geez, I almost forgot. Signaling. So somewhere in between, which, let's see here. I would think that probably right about here is where we should have the crossing. The passing lane, I should call it. Right, come on, click and drag. Click and drag. I'm just going to make it long, because I don't know exactly where it should go, so why not? And we want this to be 80 should be fine. And 80 should be fine. We'll just put in our signals. There we go. Of course I will make these one directional. Yes. And one directional. There we go. Let's see, where's the train? I'm going to stop it right before it reaches the station, which is coming shortly. Let's open up that line actually. And pause. Because we have the money to remove the Borsigs and put in the Prussians. There we go. We're actually going to tell that to replace now. And we're also going to buy another train. We're going to tell that to go ahead and get on there. Why is it waiting? That's on the correct side. That's on the correct side. Oh, I know. It's waiting for that train. Ha 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 ha. Stop. Go. So we got our Borsigs. I want to see where exactly there's one. Did I calculate this right? In the passing lane? There's the other. They both go 50. Oh. Oh. Yes! Just barely. But it counts. Sweet. Alrighty. So, that's good. Let's see. How are we doing here? Nothing, no one to pick up from Colchester to go to Solihull, but they are definitely coming into Colchester. which is another good thing. It's a good thing. Alright, so we have the trains going. Let's go ahead and just have all of our lines go and Borsig, Bavarian. You shall now have the Prussian. Turn that on. And you shall now have a Prussian as well. The Bavarian carts and Bavarian cars. Sweet. So, that is what? 4 of our cities connected. The Colchester Solihull, it's a little slow, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. I mean, time-wise. So, we will just have to wait and see. But, I will have to at least bring this line out so that we don't have any of the city trying to grow, or I don't want them to grow, which is just like so. And I do not want trim track, so there we go. Alright, keep it running. We now have 3.54 million, which makes me also wonder, have I started paying off anything? We have $1 million to pay back, so that's taken care of. So everything from now on is a profit. Oh, here's a good indication of what I was talking about. See, this is a city street that I didn't place. So the city is actually trying to build in here. If I hadn't placed these tracks the way I did, then they might be building some awkward roads. So, yeah, it's happening out here as well. That's fine. Let's take a look at this while this is running, shall we? So, we lost 600,000 last year, but 1.16 of that was actually new vehicles. So, what's that? Where is it? 100,000 construction. So we won't have 1. Oh, look at this. We've already made over $1 million this year alone. 1876. Can you? Oh, steam trams. Nice. I think we're gonna come up here. And we're gonna tell these to have the replacements no longer be horse-drawn, but steam-drawn. Yes, and it was good. Our empire is growing, and it was wonderful. For us. Yes. Okay, so we're using wagons. Is there an upgrade for these yet? Yes. Whatever that one is. Okay, so that's that one. Oh! Ha! Randomly click on the person inside the coach. It's funny. These will now be steam-powered buses. And we'll do the same thing here. We will bring the industry to our cities. None shall resist the steam power. How about this city? You still using coaches? Yes. Oh, let's go to the replacements. And set that to auto. Do that. Oh, abuesante? Meh. Whatever language that is, I'm sure someone will tell me how it's supposed to be pronounced, because I just don't know. I just don't know. Don't know at all. Alright, so We have successfully connected Solihull. Solihull. Solihull? That city. Now, do we wish to run more train, continue the train line out? And I think that would be a stupendous idea. Yes. But before we do that, take a look at our lines. They're all in profit, for our trains at least. Colchester Solihull is a little bit on the slow side because it's 8 minutes. These are doing fine with their time frequencies and mostly making money. Our trams are not, because we just connected them in. I'm not worried about that. We don't have ships or planes yet. So the train, this one, is what's dragging us to a halt. So, how do we do this? Well, one thing we can do is we can just simply connect Colchester Solihull and Pershore Colchester into one line. Well, the long haul line and Colchester Solihull into one line. That's what I meant. And then it would be 4 trains on the same line. So we'd have to have an offshoot here and an offshoot over here. So that train's going this way can stop, and the train with that we can stop. So yeah, let's just make sure that I believe these are Borsigs. Yep. So these will have to be upgraded. Prussians. How are they doing now anyway? They're both full. And that's 48. Come down here. And we got 60 waiting. So, let's see. That's quite a bit to be waiting. 2, 3, 4, 5. These hold, what? Bavarian cards hold 8. So that would be 40 passengers apiece. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what this means? It means it's time to double track. Yep. Because if we're going to be combining the 2 lines, we will definitely need this to all be one line. There we go. And we'll just simply bring this line into here. Bring this line out to here. And we'll put a little cross section. This will be coming out of the station, so it doesn't have to be too fast. 60 should be fine. And we can put a little cross section here. There we go, a little cross section. And then we'll just do a little deleting. And then we come down here. Start running the line. So this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. So we don't actually want that to do that. We do want this to still remain pretty fast. So I actually might screw up and delete the wrong track. There we go. So I'm going to bring that back and just have this connect straight on in. There we go. A little separation. It's fine. And of course, this one is going to have to come out. And I think I'll have it connect in right there. Will this work? Yes. Yes, it does. It works splendidly. Alright, so let's bring this rail out, because we're double tracking the whole thing. Again. Ah. There we go. We'll go ahead and bring this into that side. Bring this out to this side. This is why we're paused also, because you just never know. That is on the correct side. Turn these on. Alright, which train is this? Oh, it's just the line itself. That's no problem. That will be corrected shortly. I'm not really too worried about the station being two platforms yet, because we just don't need two stations, two platforms at the station. Now what? Signal. 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 And then again, right before the switch, we'll make this one way. Make these one way. Oh, yep, already one way. Check that. Check that. And while we're here, we will connect up the rails. Good. Good, good, good. And we'll check these to be one way also. Come on. Alright, so let's move some trains. That's right, I know you couldn't. So now this is going on. No. There it is. That is now long haul. You are now long haul. That one is being deleted. The long haul version is now, let's see, so we start here, we go down to Portishead, we'll come back to Colchester, we'll come out to Solihull, and then go back to Colchester. Ta-da! And it works just great. Let that roll. The replacements are, let's see, so that is now an 8-minute line. Do I want 40? Yes. We're going to tell these to replace right now. Vehicles will be dark green. I wonder if that speeds it up at all. It ought to. They just never know. Alright, so I think our only option left is to actually add another train to the long haul line, because 8 minutes in between, the 8-minute frequency is just, that is terrible. And they're upgraded. Woo. Alright. So we do still have 2 million left, so buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set online long haul. I want, since we're nearing the end of the episode anyway, is to come and take a look at our new train. Slow it down. Nice dark green Borsig. Not Borsig, Prussian. Isn't it a beautiful train? With the red and the little brass works right there. Oh, it's lovely. And with that, it is the end of the video. I know, already. It's amazing. So, I hope you have all enjoyed this. I know I have. And I hope that you liked it enough to click that like button, subscribe even, and of course, ring that notification bell so you can be alerted to when these videos are posted. And I hope to see you next time.